Hello everyone, it's Shane Kanto, your Wasteland reviewer, and this is a really interesting review for a very interesting film, Possessor, directed and written by Brandon Cronenberg, son of David Cronenberg, and boy is he a Cronenberg, and boy is this a Cronenberg film. And this is like some early Cronenberg. This is like Videodrome and Racerhead kind of films, and it's weird. It's a weird film, but it has such a cool premise. The idea of this organization who take over and possess other people's bodies to commit assassinations. And this film really does pose a huge question of, if you're killing somebody who is dangerous and is a bad person, is this really worth it? And is it worth sacrificing that person's life to make sure that that happens? And that kind of question is floated over you throughout this whole entire film. And Cronenberg is able to create such an eerie and unnerving visual feast for the eyes in this film. There's just a certain, with him, his direction and the cinematography, there's a very specific look to this. It's hard to describe, but it's a very unique vision through the film. And there's particular moments where they really delve deep into imaginative visual storytelling to portray something. And one of them in particular, and I won't tell too many details about it, but it's specifically that possession. You see them taking over someone, and how that happens is so intriguing. And then the second half, the latter parts of this film, really sends you for a loop in terms of what's real, what's not, who's in control, who's still alive in this situation, and you're left questioning and processing and trying to figure this out throughout the latter moments of this film. The performances are really powerful. You have Andrea Riseborough and Jennifer Jason Leigh are these operatives at this organization. And Christopher Abbott is one of these victims who's possessed, and he gives powerful performance and has to really carry a heavy load. And there's some really intense moments that he portrays in this film. And Andrea Riseborough's, because of the nature of how the story is structured, she's the main character of the one taking over these bodies, but obviously you see her in other people's perspectives, so you don't see her a whole lot, but she is really important and gives a strong performance to really set the stage for this character. And this film is going to have you thinking and questioning, and the sacrifice of duty versus family and your life and your personal life, and you have all of these very human questions in this very unnerving and strange and eerie film that you experience throughout here. And it's very much a very unique vision, a singular vision, and you can definitely tell that that's really portrayed and created perfectly by Brandon Cronenberg. And then you have the violence and the gore in this film. There's buckets of blood and extreme violence throughout this film. It is hard to watch. It's horrific. The places that will go to cause pain and to make sure that you're taking somebody out. And it's hard to watch at times. And those are really between the horrors of human nature and also the horrors of this violence, it's unnerving and will put you on edge. This film is definitely something that you're going to have to let just sit in there and gestate and really dig deep in figuring out this film. This isn't going to be for everyone. This is very high concept science fiction, very violent and gory science fiction, and it's a complex film. It's a complex vision. And what else would you expect from the son of David Cronenberg? So, right now, if you're really into ambitious art house kind of science fiction and want to be taken on a very unique journey, this is the film for you. If you enjoy more straightforward affairs that you can easily process and just enjoy the ride, this is going to be maybe a little too much. But those are my thoughts on Possessor. Let me know what you think and let's talk some movies. But thank you as always for tuning in and supporting your Wasteland reviewer.